So question 6, and we're getting very close to a C grade, assume you've got 100% so far. So pause the video now and have a go at question 6. Okay, it's everyone's favourite ratios question, or recipes question, I should say. So looking at this, it says, so let's highlight some key points in this. If I can get the right one, there we are. So there's ingredients for 12 shortcakes. Okay. Make some shortcakes. She wants to use 25 millilitres of milk. So at the moment there are 10 millilitres of milk. How many shortcakes does Liz make? So what I've got to do is work out how to get from 10 to 25. So if I write that down, let's actually draw this. Okay. So at the moment it is 10, and she uses 25 mils of milk, so she's going to use 25. So I've got to work out what I times 10 by to get to 25. If I times 10 by 2, I'll get 20. If I times 10 by 3, I'll get 30. So I'll need a number that's halfway between 2 and 3, which is going to be 2.5. So 2.5 is the number I times 10 by to get to 25. Therefore, it's the number I need to times the 12 by to get to the amount of shortcakes. So 12 times 2.5. Now, when I times 12 by 2, I get 24. When I times it by the 0.5, so half of 12 is 6. So it's 24 plus 6, which is 30. So my answer here will be, it will make 30 shortcakes. Okay, let's have a look at this next question. So Robert has 500 grams of sugar, 1000 grams of butter, 1000 grams of flour, and 500 millilitres of milk. So let's compare these. So he's got 500, and there are 50 needed in the recipe for sugar. And so we could write sugar, but I'm not going to bother. He needs 1,000. Oh, he's got 1,000, 1,000, and 500. And let's put these in. So it's 200 grams of butter for the recipe, 200 grams of flour, and 10 milliliters. So if I work out what I need to times these by to get to this, I can see which one will run out first. So 50, I need to times that by 10. 200, I need to times that by 5. 200, I need to times by 5. And 10, if I times that by 5, I'll get to 50. So times that by 50, and I'll get to 500. So looking at this, he has loads of milk. He can do the recipe for 50 times over before he runs out of milk. He has quite a lot of sugar. He can do the recipe 10 times over until he runs out of sugar. But these two here, he can only do the recipe 5 times. So it says work out the greatest number of shortcakes. So if he has 12 shortcakes for the recipe and he can only do the recipe 5 times, we just do 12 times 5, which is 60. And 60 would be our answer down here. So if I move this, so it's 60 would be our answer. Okay, let's have a look at the mark scheme. Let's clear this. Okay, so for question A, you can see that 2.5 is quite a critical thing to have written down, or 25 divided by 10, which is a different way of basically saying 10 times what is 25, and the answer 30, and that's more than enough. That's 2 marks. For part B, you can see here that the answer is 60, which give you the mark, and the working out it wants to see is the fact that, oh, that's basically what we've done. We've not written the divide sign, but it's implied over what we did, and there's the 5 there, and the 50 and the 10, which is the numbers we wrote down, and it wants to see that we have 1,000 divided by 200. We've written it as 5 times 12, we've got it as 60. so we were absolutely fine. But there's different ways of working this out, different ways of presenting it and still getting full marks.